So welcome everyone to the Planting the Seeds of Intention online ritual. We're a little late this year because I was away, and actually I was just thinking this morning that I was facilitating if you go out to the woods tonight, it was a meditative ritual to connect with the psychopomps, go into the dark and come into the light. And that was on the right on the cusp. So that felt lovely and appropriate for the time. And then to come back to my little corner of the world, to move back online and to do this ritual, which we've done many, many years, and is very, very close to my heart. Planting the seeds of intention. You know, we are experiencing different weathers in different places in the world, but this time of year really does invite us to celebrate the solid return of life. This is the awakening of the energies within. We may not necessarily see it acted out in the world yet, if there's one last snowstorm to happen. But within, there is awakening that is happening. And these are the energies that are necessary for us to harness and to honor, to recognize, to nurture. If we are to be successful in bringing our hopes and dreams, our visions, that which nestled within us in the dark, you know, to bring all of that to fruitful manifestation. And over the past number of months, as we have been resting in the dark and then riding those waves of, you know, freeze and thaw, the emotions of I have it, oh, I've lost it, I have it, you know, the openness and then the pullback. There has been, I imagine, as there always is, you know, something of a sense of a vision, a hope, that intention. What is this year for me? You know, some of it has to do perhaps with those New Year's resolutions. This is going to be the year that, and then, you know, as many people experience, by February, it's gone. But that doesn't mean that it has to be gone forever. You know, that is the ebb and flow. And this time of year is to recognize it's not necessarily about the thing that I do, but it is about the energy, you know, the quality, that essence that I am bringing to my life. It's not about the going to the gym, but it might be about holding that vision of health and body strength, whatever it is that it is. So this ritual is the invitation to reconnect to that, to really start to breathe some clarity into that and to plant the seed. What has come before, cycle 1, cycle 2, is, you know, a bit of an exploration. Is this really it? Is this working for me? This is the opportunity to say, this is the kernel of me. This is what I want to plant and nurture. You know, this cycle connects with that clarifying perspective brought by alchemical separation. And separation is that, you know, separating the wheat from the chaff, the seeing who you are, what's important to you. And that may be different than others, who others are, what others want, what's important to them. And so Again, this planting the seeds. As you sow what you plant, so shall you reap. If you nurture it and give it attention, continue to foster it. So that's the intention in this ritual. Planting the seeds of intention, clarifying that shape of who you are and what you want to plant, what you want to harvest in this year. Ode to Ostara. It's this beautiful little poem. I believe it's anonymous. I don't know who wrote it. Ode to Ostara, goddess of spring, goddess of fertile new beginning, goddess of hope, goddess of bloom, goddess of all the life held in a womb. As the wind kisses her plentiful hair, scent of new blossoms fills each whiff of air. As she treads lightly on frozen earth crest, 1,000 butterflies rise from their rest. As she strokes gently and gives the plants hopes, rainbows bloom over the vales and hilltops. As she gazes up at the lovely blue skies, larks charm the world with their musical cries. Ode to thee, the smile in a flower. Ode to thee, the life in rain shower. Ode to thee, the goddess of spring, for all the blessings that you always bring. And so now, with each of 4 breaths, bring your awareness fully to each of the 4 directions that surround you, and the elements that are aligned with each of them. Breathe into north and the element of earth. Breathe into east and the element of air. Breathe into south and the element of fire. Breathe into west and the element of water. And with each of the next 2 breaths, bring your awareness fully into the below and the above. Breathe into the below and feel the unwavering foundation of the earth-bound material plane, and the depth of the history of all that has come before, all that has walked the earth before you. And breathe into the above and expand into the limitless breadth of the cosmic plane. the timelessness of all that has ever been. Since before that unfathomable breadth of time. And with your next breath, find the place in the very center in which all these directions, including above and below, come together. Breathe into this center, this element of ether or spirit. And if there is deity, God, goddess, a spirit that you are connecting with, a statue on your altar, take a moment at this point to acknowledge divine presence in this space. And know that you too hold this centered sacred space. You too are at the very hub of the universe. You are the meeting place of spirit above, matter below, and the magic that surrounds. So now, allow yourself to connect with the rising energies of the season that are pulsing beneath you in the earth and surrounding you in the very air that you are breathing. Find the resonant energies within yourself, that place within you that is yearning to burst forth. A nice nin said, and the day came when the risk it took to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk to blossom. This is that day. So now is the time to light the candle in front of you. And take some time gazing at that flame, allowing yourself to explore that sense of the you that is waiting to emerge. Pay attention to any of the words that come to mind that describe what you're feeling. That vision of self, or that vision of what it is that you want to manifest in your life, or any symbols that have meaning to you. Just allow that imagery or the words to crystallize within you, and when you're ready, in your own time, take the planter in front of you, or imagine the planter in your mind's eye, and begin to decorate it inside and out, writing, drawing, whatever it is that is reflective of your true self, that seed of the self, your hopes and dreams, the strength that you have to make those dreams come true, to manifest. So take some time to explore that vision. And when your design feels complete, shift your focus to the right side of your altar, the dirt, that which holds and protects and nourishes and nurtures. So fill your planter, half full or 3/4 full, perhaps, with the earth, and be aware of your earth. As you do so, do it with intention. This is all about planting the seeds of intention. So what supports me? What sustains me? What nourishes me? What is going to hold this vision? And when you have done that, then place the seed. What has rested in the cauldron on the right is the seed of your future manifestation. It has been incubating in that cauldron as you created this foundation. Set the vision and the symbols and the words. Now it's ready to be planted in the waiting earth. And so when you're ready, when the earth is ready and when you are ready, take that seed, hold that seed, feel that seed, feel the energies that run through the earth, that run through you, that run into the seed from your hands like a current. And when you're ready, plant it and protect it with another layer of earth. Take some time to gaze upon the light of the candle that is reflective of your light. And know that what you have had the courage to plant, you have the strength to guide into being. There is this beautiful song which I'm going to play, which is called Be Like a Bird. And if you've been in this ritual with me before, you know this song. And I love the words. Be like a bird who, pausing in her flight on a branch too slight, feels it give way beneath her, but sings, sings, knowing she has wings. She sings, sings, knowing she has wings. And this is what this time, this cycle, connected with air, connected with birds. There's a phenomenon which is happening in a town not far from me right now of like thousands of starlings. I'm going to try to find a video of it. Like they're filling the sky. And there's all these videos of people singing, and the beautiful, the murmurations, the dance, the beauty, the grace, the inspiration of it. And so this is it for us to be like a bird and find that ability to persist in spite of a branch too slight. Find that ability to persist within ourselves. So, there have been dark times. There will be tough times. That's a given in life. But know what your wings are. Know the strength of your essence. Know the value of the vision that you hold for yourself. And allow that your energy to grace the nurturance of that. On the altar, there are 5 cards. Pay attention at this time now to which one draws you. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, just going to now share screen. so that you can see the cards as clearly as I can. So, card 1, Yarrow. I'm just going to turn the music down. I don't know if you can hear the music at all. So, Yarrow. This is, it says, Yarrow is a quiet yet powerful plant native to parts of North America, as well as Europe and Asia. Its key words are invisibility, hiding, and discretion. So from a divination or a reflection, a spirit reflection perspective, there is this tradition. Yarrow has been long known and used in Western esoteric tradition as a plant that can offer invisibility. So whether it's planted in yards or worn on a person, being aware of when you want to just sort of slip unseen. And this is similar to that reflection of hiding, whether someone wants to stay hidden or that there is something about a situation that just needs to be hidden from view. Sometimes things need to come out of hiding to be dealt with, but sometimes there's a sense of privacy. And that's what connects with a sense of discretion. So when Yarrow shows up, it may suggest that you need to use discretion in your actions or in your dealings, how you manage your words or actions, being attentive to what you are doing. So that is the message if you chose Yarrow. Card number 2 if you chose 2. Where is this? So this is Earth. And there's the beautiful heart in the center of it. So this is all about stability, grounding, stamina. The primal elements of Earth exist everywhere on our beautiful world. And we see Earth in the roots of all plants as they bring up nutrients and anchor themselves firmly to the land. Earth is found within us as we focus on our own grounding, stability, and strength. Earth is even found in space, in planets, asteroids, and other heavenly bodies. So from the perspective of stability, Earth encourages us to focus on the qualities that help to bring us strength, determination, stalwartness, roundedness, moving slowly, finding our own inner power. Grounding is about finding our roots and growing them so deep that when the storms come, we will be firm. And stamina is about the importance of persisting even in the face of difficulty. It can be difficult in these times to raise enough energy to keep ourselves moving forward at a steady pace. But Earth suggests that this is exactly what is needed, and it can support us in doing that. So these are the reflections if you chose card number 2. Card number 3, the jewel weed. So this is emotion, sensitivity, intensity. So the text says, it's hard to go into a wet forest or to be near water's edge and not come across some jewel weed. Interesting, isn't it, that water has followed earth after the yarrow, which is the hidden things. I'm beginning to see a bit of a trend here. So maybe we all need all the cards. So from the emotion perspective, jewel weed signals both our own emotions and the emotions of others. So not necessarily indicating whether, they are helpful, whether they're coming from that clear place or a hurt place, but just that they are there, to pay attention to them. Intensity, this is part of this, the quality of the energy. There's a lot of different kinds of intensity that might exist. Intensity of emotions, intensity of a person's personality, an intense situation, sometimes what we feel in the world. So it's about finding the ways to perhaps lessen that intensity so that you can more easily resolve the matter at hand. And with the sensitivity, the wood turtle is featured on this card along with the jewel weed. Turtles by nature are sensitive and delicate creatures that grow a hard shell to protect themselves. Turtles are also some of the most passive creatures on the planet. So this card indicates this sensitivity. What are your tender bits? What needs to be protected? And number 4, you chose 4. This is the turkey tail. So turkey tail open to the wrong one. Unknown, mystery, unsettled. So these are a type of mushroom. Turkey tail mushrooms can be found all over the world. They have a Latin name of versicolor, which offers a key feature of these mushrooms, that they are adorned with bands of color, often blues, greens, browns, tans, yellows, and grays, and also a white band along the outer edge. So turkey tail always grows on dead wood, preferably maple, oak, or other hardwoods. So wild, or turkey tails, and wild turkeys as well, as shown on the card, tend to be a little elusive and hard to see. There is a sense with all of these, the unknown and the mystery, that which we can't see makes us uncomfortable. But it also opens us up to possibilities. Feels like there is a connection between the turkey tail and the yarrow. What is hidden, what is unknown. And mystery, it can be about something that we don't know, that we have to figure out, something that's hidden. But it also can be about the great mystery, about, the wonders of the universe, the things that we cannot comprehend, but that we can open ourselves to this place of wonder. When we are surrounded by too much of the unknown, it can bring us to a place where we are unsettled. It's that which can sometimes bring us to that dark night. But it is also that which can open us to the remembrance and the realization that spirit is always around us. We are part and parcel of the mystery. And the last. It's fascinating. The last. Oh my gosh. I really think that all these cards are for all of us. The land within and without. As above, so below, as within, so without. This is the basic principle of esoteric philosophy, of Hermeticism. So this is about, balance, finding that place, us being in the center, as we started this ritual with, it's that relationship between the above, the below, the spiritual and physical concerns. How we can transform one by addressing the other or exploring the other. And so, as you hold this space, we are in the spring equinox. Ostara is that balance place of light and dark, of what is within and hidden and what is without and shown, expressed. What is the truth of who I am and how that comes out into the world. So whether you chose this card or not, it is a good one to reflect upon, to take into the energy of this cycle, and finding the truth of that, that true self is the intersection of my unconscious and my superconscious. All that has been, all that will be. And this moment, this true self connects them both. And so now, bring your awareness once more back to your breath. Take one last moment to anchor the connection to your sense of your essence. Gaze at the flame. Gaze at the young you. And when you are ready, release the flame. What has been experienced in ritual lives forever in your cells. It need only be called forth from within when you choose. And take some time once more to move through the directions, thanking the elements for helping to hold the space and keep you safe through the ritual. Perhaps particularly paying attention to thanking the elements which showed up in the cards: earth, water, and even the above and the below. So starting again with north, with earth, you may be able to hear the hounds calling us back from the other world to this. Move through the east with air, in the south with fire, the west with water, thanking each of these directions, each of these elements, looking up to the cosmos and holding gratitude for the wonder and mystery of that, and looking down to the below and feeling your feet in this place. Thank and bid farewell to the deities who have been a part of this ritual with you, and know that the wheel may turn around you, it will turn around you, but you are, as they are, ever at the center. And we close with another anonymous poem. The dancing hare foretells the spring, with fertility and new life this time does bring. Gay Westere dances on the earth as seeds and flowers come to birth. Tulips and daffodils come into bloom, and life sprouts from the Mother Earth's womb. Birds lay their eggs now, and the light is growing. Catkins and blossoms on the leaves are showing. The sun reaches forth with his hand to the maiden of flowers, returns to the land. Their dance brings new balance into our life, planting the seeds to overcome strife. We grow with the flowers and the trees, winter's gloom banished on a spring breeze. The joy of new birth enters our hearts as we look forward to Beltane's love. So thank you for sharing the space of this ritual, this time of balance. And I will see you to dance at Beltane.